Do not attempt to adjust your screen. Forbes DVD Live is taking over.
So we got Fatman Scoop in the building.
Of course.
Last time I saw you,
Whoa.
yeah, everybody.
Don't worry about it.
If you listen, if you don't do that, it's gonna be a bad interview. Everybody who has a great interview breaks the mic. Fat. See there.
I might as well just talk like this.
Then the people can't hear you.
Right, then the people can't hear you. All right, cool.
So the last time I saw you, you was doing the interview things.
Yes.
In the bed.
Yes.
With the guests.
Yes.
Your wife. Are you still doing that?
Nah. Actually, what happened was that I had to change it a little bit because when I was going to do real television, like, and when I say real television, I mean not that MTV is not real television, because it's a hell of a television. I was going on interviews to, on meetings with NBC, ABC, CBS, and they were like, look, man, we love you, bro, but you're talking about ass juice. You're talking about ass juice, okay? And we can't monetize ass juice, man. Like this is too crazy. Like, you talking about stuff, we love it and it's cool, but we need something else, which is a little bit more tame for Middle America. So, I had to kind of step back from that, change everything, and kind of change my image, because it was, in that respect, it was kind of killing me.
So they were trying to censor you, basically.
Yeah, and you know something. Look, you can't be on at 2 o'clock. You can't be on at 2 o'clock in the afternoon talking about ass juice and talking about titties, and you can't do that. It's not possible. So in a way, I was kind of. I had a show that was really working. That show worked so crazy. They're like, even today when I'm in the street, people will be like, yo, man, same thing, same deal. So, I just had to change it up and do something different.
You also got criticism for it also.
A little bit, but, I didn't care about the criticism. Yeah. You don't like it, don't watch.
Yeah.
Nobody told you to watch.
Yeah, and
just don't watch.
Watch it to get mad. Don't watch it.
See, but here's the thing. You have to have haters. Hold on, let me cut my phone off. I don't know what's happening with my phone. It's ghetto. All right, listen. There you go. It's off. Yeah. Done. The T-Mobile's finished. Done. You have to have haters. If you don't have haters, then you're not doing your thing. Let me ask you a question. How many haters does Forbes DVD have?
Me personally, I got a lot of haters, but they never. Forbes DVD, Doggy Diamonds, I got a lot of haters, but they don't hate in my face, they hate behind the keyboard.
Well, here's the thing. See, anybody can be an internet gangster.
Yeah.
Or ASDF QWERTY killer. Anybody can type and be tough.
QWERTY killer.
Yeah, a QWERTY killer.
Yeah.
Anybody can do that, but it takes guts to come up to somebody's face and say it to them.
Yeah.
And to me, if you're gonna hate, do that.
But when you're in the street, you get a lot of love.
And when I'm in the street, I get a lot of love for all the stuff that I've done in the past. But that don't mean a damn thing, because you got to prove to people now what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's very simple. You got to prove to people right now, right here, exactly what you're doing, and that's what counts.
How do you make them anthems? Because like hearing your voice, I just thought about Timberland. Yeah. Like just out of nowhere, this shit popped in my head.
Right. I mean, for me. I was lucky enough to run into the right people at the right time. And, my story was basically that I was on Hot 97. I was doing my thing. I was taught by Dougie Fresh, which is like the world's greatest entertainer.
Without a doubt.
And the person who taught him is DJ Hollywood, who was quietly probably the first person to really kind of get this rap thing going. He was right among the pioneers. But anyway, I was taught by him, so I was taught crowd participation, because I used to rap first.
Okay.
I was a rapper. Okay. I used to rap, do songs and everything. I had crazy songs. But my brother wanted to go to college, and we didn't have no money for him to go to college. Like, I come from Harlem, so we had a little bit of money, but we didn't have no crazy money. And I had to figure out a way to get some money up to get him to do that. And I just knew how to do crowd participation. I heard a record called "Let Me Clear My Throat" by DJ Cool.
Yes.
And I was like, I can do that. That's crowd participation. I went and I did the first record. It was horrible. So worst.
What was the first record?
I can't even tell you it was so hard. I mean, I did it. I was trying to do it like DJ Cool, and I could not do it. It was horrible. Yeah. It was on the terrible side of horrible. Okay? And then I went and I got with these dudes, Crooklyn Clan, and because Funkmaster Flex, I heard him playing this record, this New York in the House.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah. And then at the end they were like, DJ, Scissor Hands, Crooklyn Clan, DJ Wiz, Crooklyn. I was, who the hell are those guys? Yeah. And then he was like, oh, that's DJ Wiz, and I knew him from being a record promoter. So I went to see him, and that's how it all started. Two Italian dudes from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn.
Wow.
Yeah, real deal. And then I did those records, and then I got it popping. Got my brother through college. He went on to work for Def Jam. Wow. And I worked for Def Jam for about 6 or 7 years, and now about 6 months ago he became the president of Maybach Music.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
So you know.
What's your brother's name?
Young Sav.
Wow. Young Sav was okay.
Young Sav's my little brother.
Wow. That's the both of us.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
all day.
Yeah. So you know, it's I worked hard for it, man. And I think the reason that those records won so much is because I didn't do them for me. Yeah. I did them to put my brother through college. And I'm just so happy now because not only did he come and do his thing, but he was successful. Now he's getting to the top.
Yeah.
So I told him now all you got to do is sign your own Meek Mill and your own Rick Ross, and then you're ready to run an entire label.
Yeah.
So that's where that's the whole Fatman Scoop story.
What's your biggest hit to date?
I would say the biggest record I ever did was Be Faithful, but I got some records now, on the white side. It's not for the hood.
Okay.
It's not music that scares.
Yeah.
It is not music that scares white people.
Okay.
Okay. It's music for white people.
Okay.
I have a record with a guy named Skrillex. I don't know if you know who Skrillex is, but he's huge.
Yeah.
It's probably like the number. In that world, it's #1 record. And then I got a record coming with a very, very big house DJ. Well, actually two house DJs. And then I'm just doing my own records now. For a long time, I was just getting on the remix and saying, let's go. But
yeah.
I started to realize that through Little John that I could go but so far doing somebody else's remix.
Yeah.
You gotta have your own records where you can do your own video and you can do your own thing and you can put it out and do your thing. So that's where I'm at right now. But more television. I'm working on television now.
What are you watching? What's out there that you watch that you like? Oh, I like that.
What you mean in terms of what?
Television.
Oh man, I like the new. Of course, I like gang related.
Okay.
I like Jack Bauer, 24. I mean, I'm not really crazy about this season, but I like anything where people whoop ass.
Are you a reality TV type?
I don't watch Love and Hip Hop. I don't watch none of that stuff, man.
So if they ask you and your wife to be
not doing it, I don't have nothing to do with that. because I just have my own feelings about that. Like, respect to everybody who does Love and Hip Hop. I'm nothing against you, but I just can't do it. I'm trying to do something different for myself, and what I'm trying to do is transition from being in the reality, because I'm gonna keep it funky. I was doing the reality thing when nobody was doing it.
Yeah, before it was called reality TV.
Okay,
yeah.
I was black on television when they didn't want black people on television. Okay, I'm telling you, I was in the beginning where they didn't even want black people on television. They're gonna go, now they want you on television, but now they want you on television and they want you to be crazy. Mm-hmm. So for me, my personal opinion, I don't want to be involved in anything where I'm not even that I'm cooning, I'm jumping out of character.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing with reality TV that everybody has to understand, and I don't want to break the microphone, but I'm going to tell you like this, and here's why I don't want to do it, because I would have to jump out of character, okay? Here's how reality TV works. They put you in a room. Alcohol, all the alcohol you can drink, but you're not eating nothing. You are not having a salad, and you're not having bread. You're definitely not having bread. And I know you love bread.
Yeah.
You love it. I'm that. We're that.
Spaghetti.
You love all that. You're not having that. No, that's not for you. You're not having that. And then they let you drink, and then somebody say something too slick to somebody. Now here's the thing of why, and here's why I'm not doing it, because what you have to understand about these shows is that, and here's why people fight, because when you say something about somebody, you're actually attacking their brand and their ability to earn. So if I talk crazy to you, like, You
fuck Forbes, yeah.
You fuck Forbes, man. Y'all niggas clowns, right? I just said that in front of 2 million people, so I actually am destroying your brand. Yeah. You can't let that happen. So you like, oh yeah? Fuck Forbes? Oh yeah, fuck Batman Scoop. So now the cameras are there. So we both gotta act out. And we both gotta protect our brand. But through fighting, we're not protecting anything.
That's right.
You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do with my personal career, and I'm not there by, look, all them dudes are on television, they doing their thing. I am nowhere near them right now. I'm on the web. But I just want to do something different. I want to be Jimmy Fallon. Yeah. I want to be the black Jimmy Fallon. No, well, not even the black Jimmy Fallon, the black Fatman Scoop, basically.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I know how to, my television show is about making people laugh and stuff like that. And I don't want to do something that I'm not. So me being on a reality show, I got to fight right off rip. Because that's how it works. Yeah. If I'm cutting your brand down, what is your response to that? You can't take an L on TV like that because all the Bushwickers gonna be looking at you like you got 38 heads. Yeah. They're gonna be looking at you like you got 47 heads like an alien. So you can't do that, and that's not what I really want to do with my career. I want to try to do something where it can be a long-standing career. And it's going to take me a long time, and it's going to be harder, but hopefully when I get to the end, I'll be good.
So what are you working on right now?
Oh, I'm working on, I have a syndicated radio show, which I do, and that's been on for like 11 years.
How could they hear that? What's the station?
FullThrottleRadio.net, but I'm actually rebranding it now and everything, getting ready to do the internet component, do the same thing on online radio and stuff like that, and then I'm actually getting ready to do a talk show.
Okay.
And because I have a lot of friends in that talk show arena, and they like, yo man, get your weight up, get ready, and then we're gonna go and push it and see what we can do. Okay. And that's what I want to do, man. I want to be the person interviewing the Stevie J and saying, "Hey man, how in the hell did you get $1 million in child support? That must be a basketball team of kids now. You know, that's a basketball team. That's a starting five and two substitutes worth of kids, $1 million child support. So I want to be the guy in the seat saying, how in the hell did you get run up $1 million? And you know you on TV, so you know if you on TV, you got to straighten all of that out, bro. Come on, man, tell me something."
You from radio, you from Hot 97.
Yes.
You did the F and down.
Yes, I did.
When you see somebody like a Peter Rosenberg go at Chuck D, what do you think about it?
Okay, I tell you like this, because I was talking about this morning. I worked at Hot 97 for 15 years.
Wow.
Okay, so I've done it on all levels. I know Chuck. I emailed Chuck yesterday on just something unrelated, and he didn't even hit me back. So maybe he's saying he hasn't put together that I haven't been there in a couple of years. So I'm going to type back in big letters, "Hey, nigga, I'm not on Hot 97 no more." Yeah. Like, cut it out. Yeah. But, here's my personal opinion.
Okay.
I have respect for Peter Rosenberg. Peter Rosenberg is on the air. He do whatever he wants to do. That's the game. When you got the microphone, you do what you want. All I can say is if it was me, if it was Fatman Scoop, I would not go at any legend. Because without those people, I don't have anything. Without the people trailblazing for me, I don't have anything. It's like when a girl swings at you, you gotta just take that. You gotta take that. You can't go punch. What if Jay would have punched that good Solange in the face? Come on, what is that?
He would have lost $200 million.
He would have lost all his money. Yeah. So Jay did the smartest thing that any man could do. It looked embarrassing for him, but so what? He knew what he was doing, and he was smart enough to say, you know something? This is good. And I'm gonna tell you something about that. That shows Jay's character, because character is what you do when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
And nobody was looking, basically.
He didn't know he was being
taken. So he said, you know something? Look, I know Jay for years. I seen Jay box. He could have hit Solange with the L2-piece and a biscuit. Bye-bye.
I ain't gonna front. If she spit on me, I'd have probably hooked her.
Well, listen.
I'm gonna keep it real. The kink is one thing, but that spit,
okay. I don't want to spit. I don't want a DNA on me. I don't want it. But here's the thing. As a man,
Yeah.
As a man, you know, and I don't want ladies to get bent out of shape, but as a man, you know that you can overpower a woman. You know you can straight choke a woman, do whatever you want to do. If you really want to just exert your power, but that's not, you know, I don't know, man, that's not the way my mother taught. That's not what I saw in my household, so that's why I would never do it. But back to Peter Rosenberg, he has the right to do anything he wants, but if it was me, if it was Fatman, I can only speak for Fatman School. If Chuck D came at me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, yo, Chuck, man, why are you upset? And then I'm going to be like, yo, Chuck, man, listen, I understand what you're saying. Radio, suckers never play me on the mix. I got all that on the mix. Because he's been pissed since '87 about radio. Okay, either radio, suckers never play me on the mix. Remember?